Alright, good afternoon YouTube. This will be kind of like a part 2. So I got the seat swapped over to let me do a wider view so I can actually see here. I'm sitting on a chair that's like really tippy, so that's why you see me flailing around. Anyway, so I'm cleaning the seat, and as you can tell a bit, it's not picking up a whole well on camera, but especially with the sun, it's yellow all around here, but not here, as I have already scrubbed it. As I get closer, you can kind of see there's not hardly any dirt in the pores and the crevices. Then you come over here, you can see the dark, nasty, gritty inside the crevices and whatnot. It's not terribly clear, but you can see it. What I use isn't Griot's wheel cleaner. I just use the bottle. It's a foaming type of tip. Works really well. So what I do use is Ammo, AMMO, NYC, and their products are very good. I didn't mind Griot's wheel cleaner when I had it. It is pretty expensive, but it did seem to work fairly well. Sorry, my hands are all twitchy right now. But it's like $20 a bottle, almost $15 a bottle, and with shipping, I mean, you're about $45 if you order 2 of them, because this I've used this quite a bit now, but I mean, I put 2 bottles in here. They're not very big bottles, so you don't necessarily get your money's worth. A little bit does go a pretty decent way. For me, I do use a little bit more. It's their interior leather lather cleaner. So it's a mouthful, but let me tell you, this stuff works. I mean, this is the bang for the buck. You put it on. I'm using a wheel brush. It's pretty clean, and I just put it on there. And what I've noticed, if you spray this on your leather, and you just, like, if I sprayed it on the back and you let it run down and you wipe it off, there'll be marks where it's run down, like it's cleaned the dirt and pulled it out as it runs down. This stuff takes very little effort to do a lot of work. I mean, I just spent maybe 3-4 minutes working this big section, and I mean, it's pretty much new again. I mean, that's awesome. Now you can see, because this is like supposed to be like a 2-tone interior from the Tahoe. I got that a little tight. Oh well. Anyway, so you can see the kind of darkish beige against the bleach blonde, and it just works. And I managed to get this. If you've seen my last video of me swapping the seats over from a Tahoe to a Silverado bracket frame, then it's not a big deal. All I had to do was swap that arm over there, not this one. They're identical between Silverado and Tahoe. But again, I don't have a place to plug this on, because the Tahoe bracket has an extra thing for this to clip onto. And so, I mean, what I have to do is kind of pull against the headrest while pulling this, and that'll make the headrest pop down. I don't think I can get it to do it by hand like I did in the other video. Oh, no, you got to take the tension off in order to do it by hand, which isn't the end of the world. It definitely is a lot nicer for rear passengers. They get pretty much a full seat, half a seat, but they get a full headrest, which is really nice. Now, I've cleaned the back for the most part. You can kind of see there's some light spots in it. It's not perfect. I might have to go over it again quick. And then I put on a conditioner, and I don't use anything expensive for conditioner. My grandma says it looks like a part store in here. Yeah, you think? I mean, yeah. So, conditioner. Just Lexol leather conditioner. Smells good. You know, you do it by the directions. You wipe it down afterwards, and it doesn't leave a greasy residue. I mean, I let it dry for a couple hours before I do anything. I mean, you know, this is a weekend project. This isn't just you know, get it done in 5 minutes type of thing. This is, you know, seats are out. I needed to clean this section because it was dirty. The carpet's kind of dirty and full of childish, gritty nastiness. So I gotta vacuum even the back seat of the truck. It was raining all day yesterday, so we were crawling all over the back seat trying to get the seat in the back, and it was so there's sand all over the carpet and crap. So I gotta vacuum and clean it up again. And I managed to keep finding places where I'm bleeding. I mean, that's just wonderful. That one's kind of gone now, but yeah, that was a bit of a task. Unfortunately, the ones that came from a Tahoe, these little guys, won't fit or work on here because these ones are bolted on, and the other ones they clip on. You can see the slots in the bracket. That's where they pop on. So unfortunately, I can't just put them on here and have matching. And they're not even this shape. They're different shape. They're lighter. They're not as heavy duty, and they just pop on. They're gonna pop off. They're not ready for work really. They're ready for your groceries. So, but these will hold your tools pretty freaking well. So, but I just figured I'd show you quick my cleaning method. I mean, this stuff is expensive, but it does work dreams. Let me tell you. So I am. You got to pay for stuff these days. You buy cheap, you get cheap. You fork over money, and sometimes you still get cheap trash. You're like, hey, I'm not gonna beat on Boost Auto Parts, but I mean, the housing and the mirror is more of made in China, where you get OEM and the fit and finish is a little bit tighter and a little bit nicer, and especially on the chrome caps. But I mean, the extra features is what you don't get with GM mirrors, except if you bought GM mirrors, which ka-ching ching, you can buy all those accessories from Boost Auto and go from there. No big deal, and just add them all in. But I mean, I wanted to just bolt them on, be done, even though I had to do a crap ton of wiring after that. So I mean, it wasn't the easiest thing. But you pay for stuff, and I've tried stuff. This stuff so far, by far, works the best. It makes little effort of cleaning leather. And if you've got other methods of scrubbing leather, I want to get like a steam machine. I would really enjoy that. But that might help loosen up the dirt and open up the pores in the leather. But this works for me right now. It doesn't take all day. It takes a couple hours to do just about the whole truck, maybe 3 hours to do the whole truck. You take your time, and as you could definitely tell. You got dirt in the crevasses, however you want to say that. You got dirt in the crevices, and you don't. So you're either going to live with a little bit of dirt in the pores, or you're going to live with a lot of dirt or no dirt. So I'd rather live with no dirt. It looks a lot better. And people go, wow, did you clean this? Or who did you have clean this? And be like, I did it. They're like, oh man, you need to do mine. Well, it's going to be this much. It ain't free. So, but I enjoy making things like new again. Even though the seat covers may be kind of cracked up and a little dry, they're not, completely destroyed. And that's fine by me. And eventually I might get a stain to stain it this color. I don't know. I might live with the two-tone. We'll see. But I just figured I'd show you guys a quick little video of what I use. So Ammo NYC, I think it's .com after that, and check out their interior lather cleaner, or if it's just called interior lather cleaner at this point. But it definitely works wonders. So I've got the Lexol cleaner. I saw the orange bottle in the cupboard there. That stuff works okay. That makes you work. That does not pull out the dirt near as much as this stuff does. So I don't necessarily recommend their cleaner, but their conditioner, it smells good, brings a natural scent of leather out, and definitely makes the leather feel more supple and all that good stuff. So it works good, but I don't necessarily care for their cleaner. It's more like a gel than it is a foam. So trying to use gel to pull dirt out just doesn't work. Watery type substance works a lot better to get down into the pores and break it loose as you're scrubbing it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and God bless. Let me know what you think in the comments.